Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to break down two really powerful business tools, Atypica and Gartner. And the goal is pretty simple, to help you figure out which one is the right tool for the job you need to get done.
All right, let's dive right in because honestly, everything we're about to talk about really just boils down to this one question. Are you making a product decision or a procurement decision? In other words, are you trying to figure out what to build or what to buy? Just keep that question right there in the back of your mind.
So to answer that, let's meet our two main players. You've got the established heavyweight, Gartner, and you've got the AI-powered challenger, Atypica. Now on the surface, you might think they do similar things, but here's the secret. They're actually playing two totally different games.
And yeah, this slide just puts it all right there in black and white. This is the single most important thing to get. Gartner helps you figure out what to buy. It's all about procurement. Atypica, on the other hand, helps you understand what to build. It's all about product creation. Two different actions, two completely different worlds. So first up, let's talk about Gartner. And to really get it, you have to understand the very specific and honestly very high-stakes problem that it was built to solve. Okay, so just imagine for a second, you're a CIO at a giant company. The world of tech vendors isn't just a market, it's a massive, confusing jungle. Gartner's whole job is to be your guide, to hand you a detailed, reliable map so you can navigate that jungle and make those huge purchasing decisions.
And their most famous tool, and you've probably seen one of these before, is the Magic Quadrant. It's their signature thing, a simple-looking grid that plots companies on two really key axes, their ability to execute, which is basically what they can deliver today, and their completeness of vision, which is all about where they're going tomorrow. And what's so brilliant about this is how it just cuts through all the noise. Every single company gets sorted into one of these four buckets. You've got your dominant leaders, your aggressive up-and-coming challengers, the really forward-thinking visionaries, and the super-focused niche players. I mean, if you're a CIO about to spend millions, that kind of clarity is priceless.
This right here, this is the classic textbook question that Gartner is built to answer. It's not some small choice. It's a massive enterprise-level procurement decision between industry giants. Gartner is there to give you that critical objective analysis so you can make that call with confidence.
Okay, time to switch gears completely. Let's talk about Atypica, because it builds a totally different kind of picture. So if Gartner gives you the map of the entire vendor market, you can think of Atypica as the compass, the thing that points you directly to your user's true north.
See, Atypica's whole world isn't about vendors at all. It's about people. It uses AI to have these incredibly deep qualitative conversations with your actual users. And the goal is to get past all the polite surface-level stuff and really uncover what they actually need, what drives them, and what's really frustrating them.
And right here, you can just feel the ground shift with this question, right? We're not talking about buying something anymore. This is a product team pulling the hair out, trying to figure out why this thing they poured months of work into just isn't working. This is a product problem, through and through. And this is where it gets really powerful. Atypica doesn't give you a 5-year market forecast. It gives you a specific, actionable punch list. The feedback comes back, and it is brutal. And it's specific. It takes way too many clicks to log one call, the mobile app is totally useless if you don't have internet, and the reports don't even track the stuff our team cares about. All of a sudden, you have a perfect roadmap of exactly what you need to go fix.
All right, so now we get it, right? We've got Gartner, the map of the market. We've got Atypica, the compass pointing to the user. Two powerful tools. So let's put them to the test in a classic, real-world situation and see just how different their answers are.
So here's the scenario. This is the stuff of nightmares for any product manager. You spend months building what you think is a killer feature. You launch it, you pop the champagne, and then nothing. Just crickets. Adoption is totally flat. It's a disaster. So who do you call for help? Well, if you go to Gartner, they'll give you fantastic market intelligence. They'll confirm that, yep, your competitors have this feature, and the market for it is growing, which is, interesting market context, but it does absolutely nothing to fix your problem. Atypical talks to your actual users and finds the real root cause. They literally can't find the feature, and even if they could, the name is so confusing they have no idea what it's for. One gives you context, the other gives you a solution. But it's not just about the kind of answer you get. It's also about the speed. Gartner, it operates at the pace of a big traditional research company. Big reports come out once a year, updates might be quarterly, and if you want to talk to an analyst, you're probably booking that call weeks from now. You're on their schedule.
Atypica, on the other hand, is built for the speed of now. It's designed to move at the speed of a startup. You can go from having a burning question to getting deep, actionable insights in just a handful of hours. That means you can get an answer and ship a fix this week, not next quarter.
Okay, so that brings us to the big question, right? With all this on the table, how do you actually choose? When you're standing at that fork in the road, which tool do you reach for?
When you see it laid out side by side like this, man, it just clicks. It becomes so obvious. Is your job to evaluate vendors for a massive purchase? You need Gartner. Is your job to understand your users so you can build something they love? You need Atypica. It really is that simple. The job defines the tool.
And let's be real, for pretty much everyone listening to this, the product managers, the founders, the designers, this chart right here, this is your life. Maybe 10% of your brain is worried about vendor selection. The other 90%, the vast majority of your work, your stress, your success, it all comes down to one thing: deeply, truly understanding your user. So your toolkit needs to reflect that reality.
So let's wrap this all up with the single most important idea. The question is never, which of these tools is better? That's not even the right way to think about it. The only question that matters is, which problem am I trying to solve right now? Are you buying or are you building?
And so I'll just leave you with this one last thought. Think about the number one, most important, most urgent question your team is trying to solve this week. And then ask yourself honestly, is the answer to that question hiding somewhere in a market report about your competitors, or is it waiting for you right now in a simple conversation with one of your users?